Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to start Chapter 2. This is Lesson 1. You will watch this slide presentation and then complete the assignment on Slide 5. You'll notice I have some arrowheads up in the right-hand corner and some of the Hopewell mounds right in front of my speaker. Interesting people from long ago. Think about this while you read. Did early Native Americans trade for things from far away? Indian mounds. At school, Linda and Josh are looking at maps. They looked at a map of their city. Linda asked Josh, "I see a road called Indian Mounds Drive. What is that?" "I've never heard of it. Let's ask our teacher, Ms. Ortiz," says Josh. Their teacher said, "That is the road which goes by the old Indian mounds." "What is an Indian mound, Mrs. Ortiz?" She said, "It is a place where some Native Americans bury their dead. They are along the shore of the Grand River." At the bottom of that page, well, my speaker's kind of over it, but you'll see a mound very similar to my first slide. It is a mound from the Hopewell natives. Josh and Linda's eyes went very wide. They both said, "There are dead people there?" Mrs. Ortiz went on, "Yes, they are old bones. There are also clay pots, arrowheads, and spear points. Fancy ornaments are buried too. Suppose you wanted to study these people. What could you learn from these things? The spear points may tell how they hunted. We may learn which animals they hunted. Maybe we can see how they made the points. What kind of stone was it? These are some of the things that we can learn. All of the things from the mounds are artifacts. Artifacts are things left behind by people who lived long ago. The people who made the mounds are called the Hopewell. This group lived here before the Native Americans we hear of today. We do not know what these people called themselves. Hopewell is a name of a farmer. The mounds were found on his land. The Hopewell had villages in many states. Grand Rapids and Muskegon are about as far north as they went. There are mounds near Detroit, too. The Hopewell probably farmed. They never moved too far north. We think they lived where their crops grew best. Most often, the Hopewell lived along the rivers. Perhaps they used the rivers to go to other places and trade. They may have made dugouts. Dugouts are logs hollowed out into boats, kind of like canoes, boys and girls. There are things in their mounds from far away. Some mounds had seashells. Where is the nearest sea? Some have things made from copper. Where is the nearest copper? Some of these things come from places over 1,000 miles away. Trade was important to the Hopewell, and you'll see on the right-hand side column of this page lots of things that they found in these mounds. And then on that map that you see where Michigan is, and then there's all those yellow points going out, we believe that some of the things that were found in the Hopewell mounds were from different states. So that's how we know they traded with different people. They were good artists and metal workers. They made things from copper and sometimes silver. They carved pipes from stone and used them for smoking. They made clay pots and baked them until they were hard. All we know about them we've learned from their mounds. The Hopewell people disappeared hundreds of years ago. The Hopewell did not live here by themselves. Other groups were here too. Michigan had diversity a long time ago. Diversity is a core democratic value. It means different kinds of people living and working together. The Hopewell worked with their trading partners. Now, most Hopewell mounds are gone. People made room for farms and homes. The mounds were removed. That's sad. One special feature like these are gone, we cannot get them back. They're lost forever. Linda said, wow, the Hopewell sound interesting. Ms. Ortiz went on, you can see things found in the mounds. They are in museums downtown. You can also go to websites on the internet. Keep in mind the Hopewell lived in other places. Michigan is just one small part of an area where they lived. They lived so long ago, historians can only know a little bit about them. Historians are like detectives, boys and girls. The very next page says, historians are detectives. They try to solve mysteries from the past. They study clues people like the Hopewell leave behind. They do this to learn what really happened. They try to put the puzzle of the past together. Historians may need to make guesses. The longer back in time, the more they have to guess. Some facts may always be unknown. The Hopewell were not the first people here. They came and went. Other groups came after them. All of these early people may be called Native Americans. And we'll study more about those tribes or Native American people in later chapters. Now you're going to go use your slideshow that you watched today. You can go back and review any of the slides for your assignment. And you're going to go to this final slide, slide 5, and you're going to answer the essay question at the top. It says, write 3, boys and girls, 3 complete sentences to answer this essay question. And the essay question is, what do the artifacts that the Hopewell left behind teach us about them? Remember and look specifically back on details of what was found in the mounds and what we think they used them for. That's what it teaches us. In the middle of the page, it says, use words from this word bank to correctly complete each pink box below. Your word bank words are arrowheads, Hopewell, artifacts, bones, historians, dugouts. So you're going to complete the sentences below with the correct word. All right, that's it for now.